Today I'm gonna be doing a Gel X set. I haven't done one in a while. First, I'm starting with the Gel X tips from the brand Aprés, and I'm gonna be doing the sizing. When I do sizing, I like to make sure that the nails fit me properly from sidewall to sidewall, and they would feel comfortable when I'm testing it. Right here, as you can see, it cannot be too big or too small. And as well, I like to adjust the cuticle area to fit my natural shape around my cuticle. If you apply your nails and they are too small, you're gonna feel tightness on your natural nail and they might pop off before time. As well, if they are too big, you're gonna see that the nails are gonna be overlapping on top of the side walls of your natural nail. This is the Extend Gel from Aprés, and it's a very good gel. This one is non-wipe, meaning that it's non-sticky once it's cured. And next, I'm prepping my natural nails. I like to scrub up all the dead skin sitting on the nail plate, and I'm using this metal cuticle pusher, and I'm making sure that I'm going very gentle just to remove the dead skin. Then I buff the shine from the natural nail and I dehydrate with acetone or alcohol. Alcohol is more gentle than acetone, but acetone actually does a better job at dehydrating your nails. As well, I use sometimes primer and dehydrator from the brand Model Wench. It does a good job as well. So once I'm ready to apply my nails, I just apply a small amount of the Extend Gel inside the nail tips. By the way, if you want to buff the inside of the nail tips, that will help you as well with retention. And just not doing that today because I don't really keep my nails for a long period of time. But if you want your nails to last you longer, for sure, that's another step. So once I apply the gel, I just lower the nail at 45-degree angle near the cuticle area, and when I see the gel moving forward towards the free edge of my nail, I go ahead and I flash cure it here for about 10 to 15 seconds under my portable UV lamp. And I'm going to repeat the same step for all my nails. Sometimes I have to do some adjustments on the amount of gel that I apply inside the nail tips. If it's too much, I remove the nail tip and I take out some. And if it's too little, I do the same. I remove the nail and then I add a little bit more until I see that I have enough gel, and then I cure it. If you have any spillage and you cure the nail, don't worry, you can always file it before applying gel polish. And if you cure the nails only for about 5 seconds, you can always remove any excess. Like in this case here, the gel wasn't completely hardened yet, but the nail was in place, so I was able to wipe any excess that was underneath the nail. I really don't like to have excess underneath the nails. It's very uncomfortable and sometimes I feel like it's touching my skin. I don't like that, so I prefer just to flash cure for 5 seconds, do any cleaning if I have to do it now, and then I will flash cure the nails a little bit longer for another 5 to 10 seconds. And that will help me a lot because at the end I'm gonna have a very clean application. And today I'm going to show you how I apply my nails on both hands, so you can see that it's not difficult, especially with this lamp that I have here that is already on when I need it, and I just go above the lamp because if you bring the gel even like an inch close to the light, it's gonna cure, so you have to be aware of that once you have your light switch on, and applying the gel and keeping the bottle away from the light as well. So once I apply all my nails, I'm going to cure both hands for an extra 60 seconds under my bigger UV LED lamp. next I'm taking my dot collector and I'm going to do some filing, making sure that all the nails are the same length and the same shape. And just a little bit too picky with this. These Gel X nails, they already look great coming straight from the box, but I just like to do some adjustments. And I'm gonna be going around the cuticle area as well, just to make sure everything is nice and clean and I don't have any spillage from the gel. This portable drill, which is very nice, and I'm gonna be using mini sanding bands and 180 grit, which is more like a finer grit. And before I start working on my nails, I'm going to remove the sharp edges that I just filed the sanding band against a regular file, and that removes the sharp edges. It's just a precaution just to make sure I won't cut my skin. So now I'm going to go around all the nails and around the cuticle area to make sure I don't have any spillage, and just to make sure that the cuticle area as well is more blended with my cuticle area. As the nails grow, they won't look thick around the area. It won't look like I have a ledge, you know what I mean? It's more like a smooth. Okay, so I'm buffing the shine from the nail tips. Today I'm gonna be skipping the base gel and I'm gonna go directly with the gel polish. As long as you buff the nail tips, you won't have any issue with the gel polish adhesion. And then I'm cleaning everything with alcohol underneath the nails and on top. You don't want any dust or any particles on the nail, otherwise it's gonna show on the gel polish application. So I'm gonna apply all the gel polish, cure that for 60 seconds, and then I'm gonna show you the design that I created today. Today I used this beautiful nude gel polish from Born Pretty, HEMA free. I'm going to apply 2 layers of this gel polish and cure each layer for 60 seconds. As well, I'm gonna be flash curing in between nails. I like to do that just to make sure that the gel polish is not going to be running towards the cuticle area or the side wall of the nail. As well, I like to have my handy alcohol bottle and just like a brush next to me in case I had to clean any messes, just to get a very nice and clean application. And here is my portable UV lamp that I mentioned before, just to do flash curing. Flash curing meaning that you're just gonna cure it for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then you will do a full cure once all your nails are painted, at least for 1 minute. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that my phone ran out of storage, and by the time I noticed, I had already done all my nails, so I couldn't record that part, but here they are. This is the final result for today. I hope you liked these nails and the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one. You have a nice day, and thank you so much for watching.